Hey guys, it's Irene, and welcome back to another video of Thrills and Skills. So today, I'm going to be rating my least favorite to my favorite of the Star Wars movies, starting with A New Hope. A New Hope is actually my least favorite of them all, just because the pacing of this movie is quite slow. The next one for me would be Return of the Jedi. I have no problems with Return of the Jedi. I think it's a great movie. It's just that the other movies are a bit better than it, in my opinion. Next one would be Rogue One. Once again, no problems with this movie. It's just the other ones are better than it. Though I do have to say I am quite sad that the characters had to die, because I got attached to quite a few of them. The next one for me would be The Force Awakens. The Force Awakens is kind of a knockoff of A New Hope, which is why I'm not the biggest fan of it. But they did give it a bit more speed to it than A New Hope, so I did give that a higher rating. The next one for me would be The Empire Strikes Back. The Empire Strikes Back is a great film. It's so much fun to watch. It's just the other films that George Lucas made was a bit better. The next one for me would be The Phantom Menace. I like The Phantom Menace. If you just look aside the fact that Jar Jar Binks is in it, it's a great film, and we can just pretend that they didn't make a Gungan. Next one for me would be The Last Jedi. I am a big fan of The Last Jedi. It was one of the best movies that Disney has ever made, and I could watch this movie any day, probably every day. Next one for me would be Attack of the Clones. Attack of the Clones was my favorite movie for so long. It just sets all the characters and the whole storyline up perfectly, so when the time comes, the Empire will fall, and it'll make so much more sense, because you can see it starting to appear and getting ready to fall during this movie. My absolute all-time favorite movie of all the Star Wars ones is Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith is such a good movie. It's so emotional, and I cry every time I watch it. It's so much fun to see the Empire taking over and the Jedi falling, and it's just setting up the rest of the movies perfectly. So that's my opinion on my least favorite to my favorite of the Star Wars movies. Comment down below what your favorite and least favorite is. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're feeling up to it, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.